Get your tickets now for the Face-Off Classic featuring the area's best lacrosse with Colgate versus Navy and Virginia versus Johns Hopkins on March 23rd at M&T Bank Stadium. Tickets available at faceoffclassic.com. And now joining me is a longtime friend and cohort from the radio Sports Talk Wars. He began with me as an intern, became my co-host on Ravens Radio, and now he juggles more balls than anyone this side of Tom Davis. He is Paul Mittermeier. And Paul, it's good to see you again. And you look, first of all, we'll get into talking about the bow tie in a minute. Okay. But tell me about, you look relaxed today, but you're 4 days away from the banquet. How stressful is this each year, getting a meaningful player from all 30 teams? It's really stressful, Stan. And I'll tell you what, we get a lot of help from the athletic trainers across all of the NFL teams. They do a great job for us. We wouldn't be in business without them. But let's face it, I mean, Adrian Peterson from the Minnesota Vikings, he's a big-name guy. He's the MVP of the league. He's doing 9 million things in the offseason. So I got him to come in to visit the children at St. Vincent's on Sunday. He's going to do that here in Baltimore, and we'll take that. He's not going to be able to stay for the gala, but he's going to come here on Sunday and visit the kids. So it is, to answer your question, it really is tough. It's a lot of stress to bring in 32 guys from 32 different teams, but we do have a lot of help throughout the league, which we really appreciate. Tell us a couple of the other names that are coming in. We have a great class this year, Stan. 35th, it's going to be Matt Schaub from the Houston Texans, the quarterback. Jason Witten, who was the man of the year in the NFL this year, the tight end from the Dallas Cowboys. Even some of our second-tier guys like Tramon Williams from the Green Bay Packers. He's a cornerback. A guy like Javid Best, an interesting story from the Detroit Lions. And even free agent guys. Chris Canty was the recipient from the New York Giants. So you lucked out? Is he going to be here? He will be here in Baltimore. He's very excited on Monday night. Ed Block Courage Awards were doing the puppet strings on that. Right, that's right. That's great. That's great. So he'll be here. First chance for Ravens fans to meet Chris Canty will be Monday night here in Baltimore at Martin's West. All right. Tell me about the bow tie. Okay. You look like Ken Rosenthal a little bit, but you're much younger and more handsome. Well, taller. That's the backstory. Is Ken Rosenthal? Of course, you've seen him on Saturday on the Fox Game of the Week. They do the bow tie calls with Dhani Jones, who was an NFL player for Cincinnati and also for the New York Giants. They approached us and asked us if we wanted to be a part of one of their charities, and we said absolutely. So they're providing bow ties for all of our recipients at the Ed Block Courage Awards. They're all going to be wearing. They're going to sign them, and then we're going to auction them off. And anybody that wants a copy of the bow tie for themselves, we're going to have them on our website after the gala as well. Now, can I get that one for free? Sure. All right. Tell us about why, Paul, this is so special for the people that come in for, not the banquet. I know that's special for fans, and it's sort of like the icing on the cake for the players. But why it's so special for these players? Well, certainly. What we do and everything that we do that's meaningful happens not on Monday night at the gala, but everything around it. Sunday, the NFL players will visit the abused children at St. Vincent's Villa, and this is the one day where those kids have a chance to have a mentor for a day, spend 2 or 3 hours with an NFL player. That makes a difference. And to see these guys' faces and to see the kids and how they interact and the fact that when it's over, they don't want them to leave. That's huge. And we've also added on Monday the outreach down at the Chick Webb Rec Center. Tommy Polly and Keon Carpenter, former players that have that down there. Tracy Estep, they do a great job. We're going to have 300 kids at the Chick Webb Rec Center on Monday morning that are going to interact with our NFL players. That's the most important thing that we do with the Ed Block Courage Award Foundation. One of the other most important things you guys do is the fact that you bring these guys in, the players, and expose them to this. And a lot of them go home and say, why doesn't our city have it? That's how about the last 4 or 5 of these Courage Houses have been built. Tell us who's next, what city is next, and how many more are there before you do have all 32? Yeah, this year we dedicate the New Orleans Saints Courage House. That's our 23rd Courage House in the network. Ricky Jackson, who's a Hall of Famer for the New Orleans Saints, approached us and asked us to jump on board, and we put that partnership together. We announced it down in New Orleans at the Super Bowl. He'll be in Baltimore with his foundation, and we'll launch that at the 35th annual, and then we're down to 9 Courage Houses left before we have 1 Courage House in every NFL city, which, Stan, you know, our CEO, Sam Lamantia, that's his goal. That's always been his goal since he started the Courage House Network for Kids. What do you think? The next 10 to 12 years, you'll get it done? Yes. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Hey, tell our listeners or our viewers where they can listen to Paul Mittermeier and Damon Yaffe.
Oh, WNST Radio every morning from 10 to noon. I think we do a pretty good job of just talking sports, having fun. It's like the water cooler, Stan. You throw out topics.
Kind of like our pregame shows from years ago.
No question, no question.
So 1570 AM.
1570, 10 to noon.
Or on the web at
WNST.net, absolutely.
All right. And that's Paul Mittermeier and the Bulldog, Damon Yaffe, every day.
Correct.
All right. Two good guys that know their stuff about sports. We thank Paul Mittermeier, and we wish him good luck Monday evening. When we get back, we're going to take a look at our photo of the week. You won't want to miss that, and we'll say our goodbyes. Do you have low testosterone? If so, call SNBL Clinical Pharmacology Center at 410-706-8833 about a research study that you can participate in.